about measurement of leadership. So the introduction is, a strong leader knows that if he develops his associates, he will be even stronger. So the behavior of the workers in an institution or the staff or the students in an institution is wholly dependent on the leader's qualities and leader's behavior. So a worker's behavior is influenced by many factors. His social environment plays a vital role in regulating his actions, molding his actions and his motivation. So for an educational institution to move forward and surge ahead in these competitive times, there is an undeniable need for a leader who not only takes the institution forward but also ensures that the progress reaches gradually to an expected height. These are some definitions for leadership. So, according to Davis, leadership is the ability to persuade others to seek desired objectives enthusiastically. It is the human factor which binds a group together and motivates it towards goal. So, what is leadership? Leadership is the ability of manager to induce subordinates to work with confidence and zeal. So, the head of the educational institution or an organization should help and support the subordinates like staff and professors and the students to work towards the success of that institution. So she should be supportive, and he or she should be able to increase the confidence level of the subordinates. They should be flexible in covering a wide variety of behaviors while at the same time restricting leadership to its proper setting. So this is the leadership meaning. So what are the competencies and skills required by the leader? So she should possess non-technical skills, technical skills, team skills, operational skills, strategic thinking skills, and personal skills. Technical skills include, it implies that the ability and knowledge of an individual in a specific domain. So if we are considering an educational institution, the leader of an educational institution should be aware of every policies and the affairs related to the educational institution. So she should be well confident and well aware of everything. The technical skill will refer for every field. So if it is an educational institution, he or she should be aware of every policies about education and every information about education. If he is a leader of an IT institute, he or she, the leader or the manager, should be aware of everything related to that institute. So the specific knowledge about the specific institution should be known by the leader of that respective institute or an organization. On the other hand, for an investment manager, it will be, however, comprehensively understands the client's investment goal. So if it is an investment manager, they should be aware of the client's the client's goals, etc. So non-technical skills, other than the perfect perfect skill, that is the technical skill regarding to the particular organization, non-technical skills may include the behavioral and how the leader connect with the subordinates, like that. So here the focus is on the people skills of a leader. People skills refer to the behavioral interaction of a leader with the network. So for example, if we take an educational institution, the behavior of the principal or the head or the correspondent towards the principal and the subordinate staff, professors, and other working and non-working staffs, and the students. As a result, a leader's ability to effectively communicate and empathize with its subordinate and having a respectful relationship will make them stand in good positions. So team skills, how this refers to how a leader is able to coordinate along with his or her team, how he can run his along with him or her, how he can as a whole run a team towards success of their organization's success. Teamwork skills are the ability to coherently work with others during meetings, conferences, collaborations, etc. To be a successful leader, an individual should be good at communication and in delegating authorities and responsibilities. Okay, hence leadership believes in all inclusive growth, thus guiding and training teammates towards the right direction and provides boost their confidence through recognition and support. Then operational skills refers to planning, how the leader is able to plan, organize, and analytically ability of leaders. So, if a problem is arising in an educational institution, the principal or the correspondent is how come able to solve the problem, and what are the measures they take, and how soon the problem is solved. So, these refers to the operational skills of the heads in that educational institution. So, we can measure a good leader with this operational skill also. The next, strategic thinking skills. For planning, next to the operational skills, we need strategic thinking. So in what are the ways the education institution can be brought to a higher position? So the leader should be able to think strategically and implement lot of measures and initiatives to develop the education institution, and also satisfy the needs of the uh, staff, subordinates, and the students. Uh, the strategic thinking skill differentiates leaders from the other individual of the organization. It is a long-term version of leader simply means where they want to be and how they achieve it. So measuring the performance of a leader. So how can we measure? Pre-planning the structure, feedback service, data analysis, fostering frank communication about results and expectation. So pre-planning the structure and feedback service. So by giving feedback service to the workers or the subordinates or the students, if I want to know about the the ability of a leader or a head in an educational institution, I may give some data service to the students or just professors or the staff in that institution, and I can get survey about that leader, and I may find how able he or she is. The next is data analysis and fostering frank communication. By other than data service, we can also have frank communication. So are they satisfied with the leadership? Are they satisfied with the leader and the way the leader behaves with the subordinates, and the way how he or she is effective in running that institution? um, the next task is analyzing the data and transforming it into a model to get informative insights and conclusion. To have a great value from the survey, the key activity should be to employ a free organizational atmosphere for expressing ideas and suggestions. So the subordinates must be give a chance to express their ideas and insights and their point of views regarding the leader or the leaderships. So next, the expectation. So what and all they expect from their leader, we can know by having a direct conversation with them. For avoiding the feelings of overwhelm, a consultant should help the individual in understanding the results clearly. He should communicate the future conduct of action, what will happen, how it will happen, when it will happen, for boosting professional growth.